If you've ever asked yourself, why do I keep attracting the same relationship? Why do friendships keep ending the same way? Why do opportunities start strong but collapse? Why does life feel the same, like the same lesson wearing a different face? Today we're going to reset how you understand that completely. Most people believe repetition means failure, but repetition is information. Your life is not randomly handing you identical experiences. Your nervous system is choosing what feels familiar. And this is where people get uncomfortable because we want to believe we attract what we want. But psychologically, we often attract what feels emotionally recognizable, not consciously, but biologically. Your brain's first job is not happiness, it's what is familiar. So if chaos once felt normal, peace can actually feel unsafe. Here's something most healing spaces don't explain. You are not repeating situations because you haven't learned the lesson. You're repeating situations because your body learned survival inside a certain emotional environment. Maybe you learned love required proving, connection required over explaining, safety required keeping peace, acceptance required shrinking yourself. So now, when someone activates that same emotional dynamic, your system recognizes it as home, even when it hurts. This is why logic alone never breaks patterns. You can know better and still choose familiar pain. This is where many self-aware people get frustrated. They say, I see the red flags. I know what's happening. So why am I still here? Because awareness without regulation changes nothing. Your nervous system moves faster than your insight. So what happens? You notice discomfort, then you explain it away. You feel misalignment, then offer understanding for why it exists. You sense exhaustion, but you try harder. Not because you lack boundaries, but because once upon a time, maintaining connection mattered more than protecting yourself. Patterns don't repeat because of attraction alone. They repeat because of tolerance. You stop attracting differently when you stop tolerating differently. Let that land. Every repeated situation usually survives past its expiration date because something inside of you says, maybe if I explain better, maybe if I give more, maybe this time will change. But healing looks different. Healing sounds quieter. It looks like noticing sooner, leaving sooner, choosing peace without presenting evidence. And that feels uncomfortable because your identity may have once been built around endurance. Here's the reset most people need. You're not trying to attract better situations. You are recalibrating what your nervous system accepts as normal. When internal safety increases, then your tolerance naturally decreases. You don't force boundaries, you become available for healthier situations and unavailable for misalignment. And suddenly, different experiences begin appearing because something familiar changed. If you're realizing right now your past may still be choosing parts of your present, that awareness alone is powerful because patterns in the moment conscious choice replaces unconscious tolerance. You're not broken. You adapted. And adapting can be updated. If this resonates deeply with you, this is exactly the work we do inside Harmony of Shadows, Inner Light Awakening Coaching. We don't just talk about boundaries or mindset. We work with the emotional patterns and nervous system conditioning that keep cycles repeating so that change happens from integration and not effort. You can learn more at harmonyofshadows.com through the link below. And if this video supported you, subscribe. Share it with someone who may need this reset. And let me know in the comments, what pattern are you finally ready to understand differently? I'll see you in the next video.